the occasion of the International Day to Combat Islamophobia, as declared by the United Nations, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan today said that the day reminds all of rising intolerance against Muslims and hate crimes across the world and called for fighting hatred and bigotry. However, critics were quick to point out the implicit duplicity in the left leader's concerns. How just 3 days ago he had heaped high praise on China, a country where millions of Uyghur Muslims are being persecuted. This sentiment subsequently was also backed up by others like Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. However, one still wonders if the same kind of reproach is also going to be directed at China and its human rights records.
If Pinarayi Vijayan want to condemn this Islamic phobia, he should condemn this action of Chinese government, because 30 lakh Uyghur Muslims are in the jail in China. And the day before yesterday, he has sent a greeting message to the President of China. In Kerala, in India, no genocide is there. No problem is there.
Today, he thinks of Islamophobia just for vote bank politics. Has he forgotten how these elements in fact killed his own cadre? The same elements, they murdered so many Hindus and Hindu activists.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Mr. R.P. Singh continues with us. We are also joined by activist Rahul Ishwar, Vivek Srivastava, political analyst, A. Sarvanan of the DMK. Vivek Srivastava, you know that this question is going to be asked of you. How did Pinarayi Vijayan not get it? 3 days ago, he says China is a very important voice in global affairs. And today he talks about Islamophobia?
Yes. Yeah, see, I mean, it's not a question of China. Let me tell you one thing, that the present problem of Islamophobia originates because of the faulty foreign policy of imperialism of the United States of America. Okay?
Sir,
you created the Taliban, they destroyed Iraq, they are challenging Iran. Let me
Taliban and Afghanistan has got nothing to do with how China is keeping the Muslims in jail.
Who are you to decide? Either I speak or you speak.
Anyone with a brain can decide.
Either I speak or you speak.
What does Taliban have to do with Xinjiang?
No, I didn't need your brains.
You don't need my brains, but that's okay, because I need my brains and I read. Everyone should use their own brains. अरे सर, तालिबान का शिंजियांग से क्या लेना देना है?
No, you are too smart यार. In 10 seconds.
Thank you very much, but तालिबान का शिंजियांग से क्या लेना देना है?
डिसाइड कर लिया मेरा नैरेटिव क्या है?
ईरान और इराक का क्या लेना देना है?
आप बता दो, आप बता दीजिए यहाँ टीवी पे मैं क्या बोलने जा रहा था.
सीरिया का क्या?
आप बता दीजिए मैं बोलने क्या जा रहा था. ये तो बताइए पहले.
अरे सर, आपकी ओपनिंग इतनी अजीबोगरीब थी.
करना है.
The problem is that whoever is a communist, the moment you are asked, hold on a second.
The problem is you don't have patience. The problem is you don't have patience.
No, the problem is that you are trying to take people round in circles, so you don't have to answer the singular question.
No.
Which is that when it comes to India, you see Islamophobia where none exists. When it comes to China, you find them the global voice of democracy. How is that?
भैया ठीक है, okay.
How?
Good. गुड. तो आपने बोल लिया, आप ही ने आंसर दे दिया, मैं क्या बोलूं फिर, जब मुझे बोलने ही नहीं दोगे.
तो सवाल था, it ended with a question mark. How I said?
मैं क्या बोलूं? हाँ, तो आप मुझे एक मिनट तो बोलने दो. You're not even letting me speak.
Can I ask you a pointed question?
Listen to me, and I'm starting again on what I was speaking.
No. I don't want you to give a generic comment. I want to ask you a specific question. Is China Islamophobic?
Is India Islamophobic?
अरे ये क्या बात हुई?
I'm asking you a question.
ये कोई 20 questions थोड़ा ना खेल रहे हैं.
उसका जवाब दो.
Is China Islamophobic? Is China Islamophobic?
ना मैं दे रहा हूँ, लेकिन मैं तो let me speak the answer. Give me 1 minute. You're not letting me speak.
Is China Islamophobic? Answer the question.
And not before a minute. You'll interrupt me now.
Is China Islamophobic? Answer that question.
Let me speak. There is a background to every answer. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient, and if you call a guest who is important for you, who is into active politics, learn to respect.
Sir, I respect you greatly. But you have to answer the question. You know you are just wasting time now.
You are not letting me speak. I am not going to answer the question. I am not going to give you an answer you want to hear.
Yes or no?
I am going to give you the answer which I feel is right.
No, yes
Is
or
China
no?
I do
Islamophobic?
not buy American
China is
propaganda
Islamophobic,
at all.
yes or no?
America has destroyed. अरे यार बोलने तो दो एक मिनट.
Chaliye, okay.
भैया आप
Your
बोलो,
1
मैं नहीं
minute.
बोल रहा.
Is China
I am not a part of the
Islamophobic?
debate.
Go on.
Please continue. You don't want me. Yes, thank you. Now listen to me now very clearly. Islamic terrorism, the global Islamic terrorism that we talk of, is a creation of the imperialist powers of the West, and I'll come to China also. They created the Taliban to fight the communist Russians, funded it, gave it arms and money. They destroyed Iraq while they knew that there are no chemical weapons there. They destroyed Afghanistan, attacked
Babur
Vietnam
did,
so much.
what Babur
So this,
did,
I mean,
what
when you
Khilji
destroy
did
countries and
was
cultures and
American,
peoples and
was because of
villages,
imperialistic
when you destroy
No, what Babur did,
terrorism
what Khilji did
starts. Palestine is a very good example where they are funding Israel, where they are funding Israel to destroy Palestine. It's a very good example.
Who was funding
Yes,
Babur and Khilji?
if China is guilty, if China
Who was
is guilty in
funding
any
Babur
way,
and Khilji?
the problem with China is, it's not a problem. It's a communist country. They are equally strict with the Han Chinese.
Who was funding
They are
Babur
equally
and
strict
Khilji?
with the Tibetans. They are equally strict with the Uyghur Muslims.
Are they?
So,
Are they?
I mean, you
Okay,
are
so
not
let's look
supposed-
at the
I'm not
data.
going to buy into the
Let's look at the
American
data.
propaganda that
Let's look at the
Chinese-
data. Mr.
Absolutely
R.P.
not.
Singh, just hold on a second because Rahul Ishwar has just joined us. Let me ask him.
Yes.
Over 8,000 mosques have been destroyed of the native Uyghurs, Muslims in China. Now, Mr. Srivastav tells us that they are equally strict by virtue of being communist with everyone.
No, tell
They
me-
are
tell me
not
the source.
Islamophobic. They
Tell
are
me
just
the source.
strict.
I want
So
to know
how
the
many
source.
Han
I
Chinese
want to know the source.
places of worship has
I want
been
to know the
destroyed?
source.
Our Muslim brothers face the most persecution in Chinese Uyghur province. Unbelievable atrocities have been committed to them. We condemn Islamophobia in any form, in any place, anywhere. But the communist leftist duplicity is that they won't see what is happening in China because they have an ideological affinity to it. We are against Islamophobia, we are against Hinduphobia, we are against Christianphobia, and every religion phobia. India took that stand in UN. Our
Are you against the Islamophobia by Americans? Are you against the Islamophobia by Americans?
You cannot even address.
Are you against
You
the
cannot
Americans
even
against the
address
Taliban?
the painful
Are you
reality
against
of
the
Muslim
Americans
brothers and
destroying
sisters.
Iraq?
Is
Are you
suffering in
against the
China.
Americans
Why?
challenging
Because
Iraq?
it is China,
Are
it is
you
okay.
against the Americans
Because it is a
challenging
communist
Iraq?
regime, it is
And
okay.
trying to destroy
If
the
China is
Palestinians?
persecuting
Are you
Muslims,
against
it's okay.
America or not?
This is the painful duplicity,
You are selected.
double standard, hypocrisy,
Islamophobia of
classic
Americans.
pseudo-liberal,
There is
pseudo-secular
hypocrisy.
attitude of the
You
Indian
are all
liberal.
the laws of
They
the
worship
American
China.
capitalist
They are
company.
blind
That is the
towards
problem.
Chinese atrocities, and they are telling about
You are
US.
all the laws
Sir,
of the American
pain everywhere is
capitalist
pain.
company.
Chinese
That is the
Muslims are
problem.
suffering.
Iraq
It is
was
our
destroyed.
responsibility to
There
raise
were no
that issue.
chemical weapons.
Do you
Okay.
have the
That
courage
was
to
wiped
condemn
out.
China?
That is Islamophobia.
Okay, if it's
Afghanistan
about
was destroyed.
China-
That is Islamophobia. Palestine has been destroyed. That is Islamophobia.
Then what is Uyghur? Is
You
it
are
Uyghur
selected,
about
Rahul
celebrating
Ishwar.
Muslims?
You don't
It's
have the
Uyghur
guts
about
to say
celebrating
that
Muslims.
it was wrong
It's
of
Uyghur
America
Muslim
to be
love.
financing and creating the
It's what is
Taliban.
happening in
You are
Uyghur. Is it
Islamophobic.
Muslim love? Is it Muslim celebration? Is it
Show me
pluralism?
the
Is it
source.
secularism?
Show me the
What is
source.
happening in Uyghur?
Show me the
Okay.
source. Where is it written? You
Okay.
are going and buying
So
the American
everyone,
propaganda, which I'm not
Mr.
going to listen
Srivastav,
to.
I think
You are
it is
selected.
amply clear when you say that Iraq is Islamophobia, Palestine is Islamophobia, even Afghanistan is Islamophobia, but Xinjiang, they are strict. That is no phobia. That is just strictness. Let's come to you now, Mr. Sarvanan. Is this a genocide approach to the idea of Islamophobia?
See, our leader, Mr. M.K. Stalin, has made it very clear that there is a systemic Islamophobia and we should try to address that. If you look at the times where we live in, the BJP is the biggest beneficiary of its divisive policies. We have seen how they have brought in systematically laws which are against Muslims. For example, the CAA and the Triple Talaq bill. So these are all the acts which was brought in by the BJP, and we have a minister, Goli Maro Salonka. After that, he made those statements, and what was he rewarded
Are
with?
you for or against
And if
triple
you look
talaq?
at the number of
No, we did away with the
journalists
triple
who
talaq.
were arrested,
We did away with the
journalists who
triple
were
talaq and we are
arrested,
proud of it.
Munawar
That
Farooqi,
Muslim
Siddiq
women have
Kafan, what
equal
was their
right.
problem? What were their
Are you
issue? The
in
issue
favor
is
of
that
triple talaq
they
or
were
against triple
Muslims.
talaq? Mr. Vijayan is not.
So the problem here
The
is this:
CM
that
Kerala
there
is
is
not.
we
How
can
about
we
you?
forget what happened in
How about
2002?
Mr. Stalin?
How many
Okay,
Muslims
so
were
just
killed
out
in
of-
2002?
No, I'm asking you a
So
simple
just out
question,
of-
sir.
just out of
Sir, very simple
curiosity-
question. Are you in favor of triple talaq or against triple talaq?
So just out of curiosity, you are saying that now there is systematic Islamophobia because there are laws being made targeting Muslims. As opposed to, sir, I will list to you 8 different riots that have taken place, large-scale riots that have taken place when the Congress was in government. Do all of them also count as Islamophobia? Point number 1. When you talk about the Mopla riots, does that count as Hindu-phobia? If 4 people have been arrested in Tamil Nadu for attack on people from North India, does that count as North India phobia? What would you say to all of that?
Yeah, see, that is why I suggested an example, a classic example of what happened to a minister. What was his war cry? He said, Goli Maro Salonka. What happened to him? He was made the Information and Broadcasting Ministry. What is love jihad? What is cow vigilantism? Was all this there when prior to BJP? And imagine the number of deaths, mob lynchings in the name of cow after the advent of the BJP.
Okay, respond to that.
We were talking about.
RP Singh, respond to that.
Stalin on this Islamophobia day wanted to highlight.
See, our DMK spokesperson didn't answer whether when we removed triple talaq, when we quashed triple talaq, are they in favor or against triple talaq? The CM Kerala is against triple talaq. He was in favor of triple talaq. How about them? They say laws have been amended. Yes, laws have been amended for women of all religion. For women who follow Islamic religion, they should be safeguarded. That's why law was amended. What's wrong in it? You have a problem with that? Say that on record.
Mr. Saravanan, and also let me remind you that if you're talking about Anurag Thakur's comment, which by the way went to court, you've got senior members of your own party who have made comments about the Hindu religion. Let me start with Mr. A. Raja, who said, when he was addressing an event by the Dravid Kadagam, he said that in the Hindu faith, all Shudras are children of prostitutes and they will remain so until they remain in Hinduism. Does that make your party then a Hindu-phobic party? And is there rampant Hindu-phobia?
Yeah.
Apples to apples. A. Raja to Anurag Thakur.
DMK is a party which fights for the Hindus. Yes. Yes, Hindu, that's what DMK is a party which fights for the rights of the Hindus. BJP is a party which fights for the upper caste Hindus of upper caste
This
Hindus
is not
alone.
about BJP or DMK. I am saying according to you, one comment shows rampant Islamophobia. Then is one comment by A. Raja.
Mr. Saranand, tell what Padmaja has asked you.
Also showing rampant Hindu phobia.
No. See,
just answer that comparison.
I did not just one comment. I did not just list one comment.
No, it's not just
I
one
was
comment.
talking about
It's Mr. A. Raja.
What he said about
it was Mr. Seaman, who you did not act against for the longest time.
I was talking about love jihad.
It's also
I was talking about
Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. It was the Dravid Kadagam, which has carried out rallies. I'm talking about all of these. Does all of this indicate rampant Hindu phobia then?
Just one question.
Okay, one question from Rahul Ishwaran.
Saramanji, it's a great day that the day has come that the DMK spokesperson is telling you are fighting for the right of Hindus. That's an absolutely great day. So I hope you will come and support us believers in Ramasetu issue. You will come and support us when your party member insults Lord Krishna and Lord Ayyappa. You will support our deities when DMK hardliners abuse our gods. And you will totally support all the deities and, free Tamil Nadu Hindu temples. So I hope, you will own up your word of fighting for rights of Hindus and support all these genuine causes.
So also we cannot have a situation where one comment or unrelated incidents are taken as examples of rampant Islamophobia.
Can I comment?
But when you have an A. Raja or when you have an R. Rajiv Gandhi saying that Tamil Brahmins should have been killed as per the directions of Dravidian icon Periyar, it is not to be equated to rampant Hindu phobia. This is just to put things in context so that there is no hyperbole and things can be addressed as they are. Yes, final word to you, Mr. Saravanan. Yes.
Answer. Can I answer?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. See, I want Mr. Rahul Ishwar to support the oppressed Hindus, not just support the upper caste Hindus alone. Support
Totally
reservations,
agrees.
support non-discrimination in IITs, support that all the
Totally agrees.
Hindus should get appointed as bank managers, support that everybody, all of them, all the Hindus should get equal opportunities as judges of the High Court and the
Also as
Supreme Court,
priests.
support that
Also
all
as
Hindus
Absolutely.
should become professors of IIT,
nobody has
support
Totally
that
with you, sir.
everybody should become
Nobody
secretaries
has to
and
even
advisors.
say this,
But
sir.
the BJP
Please
is a
come
party
in.
is against reservation.
Okay.
Is against
Also,
reservation.
Here's the
BJP
thing,
is a
here's the
party
thing,
is
Mr.
against
Sarvanan,
reservation. It is
nobody
the
has
upper caste
to
Hindus
give this
who are
assurance
oppressing
anymore because that
the caste
assurance
system,
is enshrined in our
oppressing
constitution.
everybody else.
Exactly.
You
Is
are
enshrined in our
for those
constitution,
oppressed
and to
Hindus.
ensure
Oppressed
equal
Hindus.
rights for all
That is in our
Hindus
DNA.
does not preclude the right to life of upper caste Hindus also. That doesn't mean that anyone is allowed to say that Hindu Brahmins should be killed according to what
Yes.
Periyar wanted.
Yes.
Let's remember that as well. I'm
See,
just going to
I'm
leave it
saying-
at that. Thanks very much, all gentlemen, for joining me. Thanks for watching.